Election results. Looks like Florida wised up. They selected a Republican, not a liberal, not a socialist. They selected DeSantis to beat the liberal socialist Gillum. But guess who did not wise up? Kansas. I'm from Kansas. I feel bad that I live in a terrible state of voters that were so focused on Brownback, the past governor, that they protested a vote and elected the Democrat, Laura Kelly. What does that mean to Kansas? Kansas is going to become California. How is Kansas going to become California? Gun rights is probably going to be virtually non-existent. If Kansas people weren't so stupid, Kansas Republican voters weren't so stupid, they would have looked at Laura Kelly's record on voting. Starting in 2017, she became against gun rights. She had a steady voting record before that in favor of gun rights, the Second Amendment. But then in 2017, she started being against gun rights. Like, one thing, she was against concealed carry. She was for concealed carry. Now she's against it. That's how her voting record shows. In 2015 and 2017, she changed. So she is going to ban concealed carry. You have no option. She's the governor. She's going to do it. Does she need legislation? We'll get to that. She doesn't. But I'll get to how she will do it later. Second of all, she is going to make taxpayers fund abortions. She's already said in her voting record, if you looked at her voting record, they had a law to not use state tax dollars to fund abortions. Okay? She voted against that legislation because she wanted states to fund abortion. She wanted Kansas to fund abortion. Now, while it's not legal directly for the Kansas it's not legal directly for the federal government to fund abortion. States can. States can use their own tax dollars to fund abortion. Okay? California does it right now. California funds abortion. Taxpayers fund abortion. They're state tax dollars. So what she's going to do is make that happen. We will fund abortions. Speaking of abortion, she's going to remove all the abortion restrictions that Kansas has passed. She doesn't, and I'll tell you how she's going to do it without going through the legislature. There's ways, there's options, and I'll tell you the best way she's going to do it. But I'll get to that. She's going to remove tax exempt status of churches, state tax exempt status. She can't get away of the IRS tax exempt status, but she can get rid of the state tax exempt status for churches who refuse to facilitate gay marriage. Basically, do gay weddings, gay marriage. She will do that. Not only that, she's going to go after small businesses that refuse to service gay marriage, gay weddings. She's going to have them close down or pay a huge fine. I'll get to how we're not done yet. She is for sanctuary state. She will make Kansas a sanctuary state. She will have law enforcement, local law enforcement, and that's why I don't get why the Fraternal Order of Police Department would even consider her to not cooperate with ICE. Just like California, to not this will become a sanctuary state. So, illegal immigrants will not be deported unless ICE has to go through hoops and ladders to find them. You think that's done? No. Remember when she said she's going to not increase taxes? She's full of baloney. Everything she said she wants to do is going to have revenue. Everything she wanted, even increase expanded Medicaid. Expanded Medicaid is a federal-state joint expansion, and both the federal and state government have to match funds. So, yes, she will raise taxes, and she also got to raise taxes for illegal immigrant benefits because she wants to make sure there are more, not what we already have, but more illegal immigrant benefits. Whatever those benefits are, she'll come up with something. But she wants, some of it's like schooling, free schooling. She wants to increase that. We already got free schooling for illegal immigrants, but she wants to increase that. She wants to increase the WIC. She wants to increase anything she can. She wants to increase the amount of money that an illegal immigrant has a child born here. And she should increase that because people don't know. Once the child is a citizen, they go by household size, and not the person actually born here. Not the fact they don't just give it. If it was just by the person born here, you wouldn't have different degrees of welfare. So they go by household size, different amounts of welfare. So they go by household size, even if the kids that they count as the household size are not American citizens. But the American citizen's going to be that account for that American citizen child. But the payment's going to be a little bit more for household size. She wants to increase that. She basically wants to do everything the progressive liberal base wants her to. And she is no moderate. She lied, and she won this race because of a protest vote. But you know what? She's going to be challenged. She does any kind of executive order, she is going to be sued. And I have no respect for any Republican that voted for her, or any independent-leaning Republican that voted for her. I have no respect for them because they're the ones that caused this. They did not check for free. It's like they turned against Trump. That they voted for Trump, but they voted for Hillary to be governor of Kansas. And that's what I think Laura Kelly is. She's just like Hillary. She has all the policies of Hillary Clinton. Plus, she wants to use executive order to get him done because she knows the state legislature, even though there are plenty more moderate Republicans there, it's not going to give her everything she wants. That's the sad state of this state. And I want to say this. I have to live in this state, but I'm not the one that voted for Laura Kelly. I'm the one that knew her record. And I was banned from Cake News Facebook page, KSM Facebook page, Wichita Eagle Facebook page. All the news sites banned me for one reason, because they knew I have influence and knowledge, because I can research, put it on their Facebook page, and people will look at it and find the votes and those statements from me and change their mind about voting. But I didn't have that chance because I got banned. I wasn't banned from the Tampa Bay Times or any other newspapers in Florida. And look who won. DeSantis. I wonder why. I wonder why. Because DeSantis was down so much, and nobody wants to admit that I have some influence and knowledge. But I posted every day on the Tampa when I wasn't walking. When I got off my walk, I don't watch that much TV, so I get on my phone. So I got in the Florida and Texas people's website, off and on, and a lot of times posted on the Facebook page because we know 80% of people get the news from Facebook. So I posted all these statements and records and everything. Look, Florida stayed led, Texas stayed led, and Kansas didn't. I wonder why. Because I was blocked from those news networks. Because they knew I have knowledge. I have key knowledge and of statements, roads, everything. And that's why we're killing one. Because people didn't have that knowledge. Unfortunately, it's too late. Kansas is going to become California. People aren't going to like when gun restrictions are put by executive order. Not going to like paying paying abortions out of state taxes. They're not going to like the taxes to be raised. They're not going to like all those regulations, like climate change regulations that are going to cause manufacturing jobs to go to different states. They're not going to like any of it. But they voted for her. So they got to accept what they did. And I hope they feel guilt for what they did. Because what happens is their fault.